All right, this is a roughly produced rower's review of the Engo 2 heads-up display sunglasses. I didn't see much out there from a rower's perspective, so I figured I would share my experience. I wore them out the other day, and this is me at the dog park, looking at them and kind of talking about them. I like the overall look and feel of these glasses. They are very light. I was using the Gooder wraparounds, and they're just a little bit smaller and maybe a tiny bit heavier, but not much. I'm pretty sensitive to heavy items on my nose, and this hasn't been an issue. So from the front, you really can't tell there's a bunch of hardware inside there. When it is dark, you do see it's clear, and you're going to see that. But in general, they did a really nice job of fitting the battery, the mirror, the projector, all in there. And the data shows up above your right eye. So it's difficult to show in a video. You can kind of see if I look from the front and zoom in, you can see the projector and the data that is being projected in this case. And then from the other end, it is much more natural, and there's just no way to replicate it because you're seeing it with your right eye, but your mind kind of corrects it, ends up, you sort of see these numbers in the middle of your vision. It's not distracting. They really did a nice job with it. So I'm finding that I enjoy it. If I'm not paying attention to numbers, I don't even notice that they're there. But if I'm in the middle of an intense piece, I can just glance up really quick and see how we're doing on our rate. So it's really cool so far. I think the unboxing is supposed to come first, but what I will say about this, it does come nicely packaged. What I was impressed by, however, is how quickly it came. I ordered it on Sunday. This was a little Father's Day gift, and had it by Tuesday afternoon. Keep in mind, these come from France, so really impressed with the logistics, the speed of the order fulfillment. And yes, the box is nice. What you get inside, obviously the glasses, they do come in a nice hard case. And then in addition to that, there's another box with some accessories, the charging cable, a couple of things that I'm not even sure what they are, those. And then the glasses themselves. I do like the cord that they come with. It has a nice elasticity to it, and I feel like it is a little extra security with the glasses being around my neck. And here they are. So they come in this nice hard case, and I'll share more of my impressions about them here in a moment. The charging cable is apparently a proprietary cable, and it's magnetic, so really easy. Pops right onto the contact area, which is right behind the bridge of the nose, and pretty simple. All right, so now I have them on. Again, these are the photochromic lenses. I like them. I feel like they darken enough in the sun, and then I could use them when it's dark because they do turn totally clear. This is the regular size lens, and I think it looks good. I don't think people look at it and are like, what is the contraption you're wearing on your face? Now, when the lenses are clear, you do see that, there's some stuff back here, so you're going to see the hardware a little bit through it. But in general, I think they're a nice looking pair of shades, and they're comfortable. I tend to have some sensitivity to heavy things on the bridge of my nose, and I haven't felt that at all. I've probably spent 3 hours using these so far, rowing, and feels good. They don't fog up on me. The only complaint that I have is that when I'm looking straight out, as you do when you row, and we happen to be going into the sun, or I'm looking straight into the sun, if the sun is right in front of my field of vision, right where the display is, it washes it out. Now, otherwise, really bright skies, white clouds, water, the numbers are plenty bright, but what I found is that if I'm going into the sun, I either need to tip my hat down further, or I just need to briefly tilt my head down so I can see the data, and then I need to look back up. But that's so far, the only thing that I don't love about these, which isn't too bad. So all in all, I think these are fantastic. I'm super excited. I'm really enjoying them. You can set up the display to have 1, 2, or 3 lines and have whatever metrics you want. I happen to use CrewNerd, Active Look is compatible with a lot of different technology, but CrewNerd is a pretty cool app if you haven't used it already. And now when you go into the settings, you can choose what metrics you want, and you can literally choose anything. If you want it to show check or bounce or meters per stroke, you can do anything. I typically have found myself doing strokes per minute, pace, and total meters elapsed. And then the time is displayed up in the corner so you can kind of tell where you're at in terms of when you need to be back out at the dock, or if you're doing any type of intervals or whatever. And CrewNerd, I will say, I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on it. Super cool being able to look at the data. This is just me wearing them. I did pull my hat down a little bit more so that I could get that shadow. Again, the charging mechanism is really good. I'm apparently just throwing in random clips at this point. The app does take you through the setup process in a really easy fashion. So it will help you to set this up for yourself. Shows you how to use it. And it is important, I think, for this to be easy to turn on. I certainly don't want to be that guy who is sitting at the dock for 5 minutes trying to get their electronics figured out. So I just turn on the glasses, and then they instantly pair now with my phone. So I was really happy with that. And overall, I think this is great. I think you're going to have people who are starting to use this in addition to or instead of their phones alone or their speed coach or stroke coach or whatever. So that's about it. I hope that you find some value in this, and drop a comment. I think that's what I'm supposed to say. Hit like or subscribe. Anyway, I don't have any other videos, so there's really no reason for you to like or subscribe. But hope this is useful for you, and hope you get out there and have some flat water and awesome rowing.